Yeah, this is the VIP and the Grand Champion Polo Club. Let the games begin.
Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live here from the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field number 3 today for the Sun Cup preliminary matches. Round robin set up for you today. We got our first 2 teams ready to go, so thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. Looks like we're going to have the Aspen Valley team. They will be playing against Deuce in the first section, our first leg of our round robin. And then we have the Boca Raton. That'll be our third team. And it looks like Gaston Dorniak will be our mount official today in the field here, solo umpire. I'll be working as our second man. We also have our studio ready to go if we need to look at any plays. Today with Deuce, we got Mark Gansey playing the number 1. Yeah, let's see how they switched up here. Yeah, looks like we got Mark Gansey play the 1. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and have Jason Crowder at the number 2. Sugar Erskine will play the number 3. And Fred Mannix will wear the number 4 for Deuce in the white jersey today. Aspen Valley coming in their beautiful Aspen colors, of course, the blue. And getting ready for the summer. Remember, the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We'll talk a lot about that as the day goes on. But we got Nicholas Wilhelm is going to come in at the number 1 today. Tomacho Piedez will wear the number 2. We're going to go ahead and put Nick Roldan at the number 3, and Juan Bellini in the pink helmet today will play number 4. Looks like they got everything organized on their pickup, and we'll get this one going. So thanks again for joining us on CTV Sports. It should be a lot of fun as we get ready. This is the beginning of our spring season, and what a winter we had. So here we go. First ball in play, and away we go. Field 3 looking like a pool table today, so this should be wide open. As they pick it up, bring it out, it's going to be picked up now and taken by Roldan. Going to find Tamacho quickly on the near side, running down, takes it inside, but backed up cleanly by Deuce. Nobody home but Bellini. Juan, now the ball's going to come off the back of the pony there. A little bad luck for Aspen Valley, actually for the Deuce team, but Aspen Valley picks up on the recovery, and it will be Nick looking for Nicholas. Goes into the coffin corner, cleaned up nicely, as Erskine will work it down the far left boards. Erskine. It'll be tough today here for both these teams. Now we got some strong backs today on all the teams, as you got Mannix playing the number 4 for Deuce. Big hitter, Bellini again playing the number 4. So they'll play deep back. And that's going to make it difficult on the offensive attack. So we'll see how each team works that out today. On the turn, it's going to be Mannix. Freddie. Oh, nice pass here by Mannix. But like I said, Bellini always in the right spot at the right time. Through the hook. And look at this. Deuce on the move. As they work this one down across. Crowder trying to get the finish there, but off to the left side. But a nice coast-to-coast run here by Deuce. Talk about Deuce today as the game goes on. Paddle Club opening in West Palm Beach this summer. So you want to be on top of that. Make sure you keep an eye on Deuce down in beautiful West Palm Beach. On the knock-in, quickly knocked in, is going to be Nick Roldan. Roldan with a nice pass. But like I said, very strong backs here today on both teams. And Mannix is going to scoop this one up. Nicholas in a good spot, though. Nicholas playing here in the spring season. One of our new players. Nice to see Nicholas representing the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Remember, AspenValleyPoloClub.com if you want to play polo in the summer. Outlet pass on the far side. Tomacho Piedez. Oh, a little bad luck there. Piedez is going to get under the neck with that one. Tries to run the turn, but it bounces out of bounds. We will get a change of possession. So a cop on the pitch. Going to drop the ball with 4 minutes on the clock. Mannix. Freddie not messing around here. He's going to look for downfield. But again, Bellini playing a deep back with the blue jersey and the pink helmet today. He will definitely try to hold that real estate down as he takes Crowder off the field, escorts that ball off the field, and it will be Aspen Valley to line up for another knock-in. So, second, we're going to go to courtesy change here. That's going to be the second knock-in today for the Aspen Valley teams. So, Deuce have the offensive attack working well. Keeping the ball down in that area. We will be using the courtesy change today. Remember, you can use the courtesy change at all your clubs all around across the nation. It is a USPA standard rule. And it comes into play a lot, especially in the summer when you might have some different weather changes. Be it wherever you play in the summer, make sure your travels are safe, especially with the four-legged athletes. Our third team today is going to be the Boca Raton. Riley Gansey is going to come in with Matias, Cola Gonzalez, Alejandro Naviz Estrada, and Santi Tocolino. So a good group of players here for the spring for the Sun Cup preliminary matches. It looks like we got everybody down quickly out there up for that courtesy change. And that'll go ahead and give it to Aspen Valley for the knock-in. It'll be Bellini. Wow, not wasting any time. Nick trying to get a piece of that one to slow it up. But it goes back to the inside, and Sugar will control for Deuce. Erskine. Ooh, you can see that lane right there. And he hit it perfectly. Bellini trying to get the offside tail shot. Didn't work. Dangerous play here by Roldan, but a nice hit all the way across the field. And Tamacho Pierez, well done, Pierez. Tamacho takes it inside. Crowder turns the defense into offense, and Willie Nicholas is going to get a breakaway. Good pickup here on his first strike over center. Carries it nicely down the field here. Gets a little help from the pony. Well done. Looking at the 60. Oh, there's the approach. Could be enough to run this one down. And unsuccessful on the goal shot. But again, a nice run here by Aspen Valley. Their first opportunity at the goal. So both teams shooting that goal here. 0-0 with 2:30 on the clock. Mannix will take the knock-ins. I'm sure we're going to see that all day long. Freddie. And he's got the outlet pass. He's got Mark. Cobra. Got time here now. Going to use the board nicely, Cobra. Good pickup here by Gansey all by himself. Nick trying to make a play. Ooh, well done, Roldan. With Crowder on his hip, makes the hook on Gansey, and he'll turn it around for Aspen Valley. Wide open here early in the first chucker. Everybody looking for a lane. They come together, and we get a whistle on the play. That'll stop the clock with 1:52. So our first whistle. We did have a change of possession earlier when the ball goes out of bounds. So that ball looked like on the outlet pass from Nick to Tamacho Pierez. And we're going to get a shading call here. A little bit of a blocking foul on Mannix. Remember, you're always working that play as an umpire, the player following the ball. Going to have the right of way on a penalty too. And they'll drop that one for the open goal. So big opportunity here for the Aspen Valley to maybe draw first blood. Those outlet passes with speed and pace give the opportunity to the man following, which was Tamacho. It looks like it's going to be Nicholas to do the honors here. And yes, sir, no problem. Nick is going to come through and had a great stroke there. He had a super run earlier, so ready to go. Horses look great. I think Nick is here is on the Polo On Demand program. Remember the Polo On Demand program? One of the most unique programs in the world. Come in and set you up. Expert staff will set you up with all the horses and players you need. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're traveling. And away we go. On the bowling, we're switching directions, of course, for any of our new viewers. That is the procedure used in polo. Roldan. Little bit of a melee. Gansey and Bellini. Picked up nicely by Tamacho. Pierez had the breakaway play there. Goes off the pony, though. But he had room to run. And it'll be Roldan to work it down as Aspen Valley. And Nick's going to hammer one here. And we will see if that got inside the post or not. I think just wide. But again, Aspen Valley coming on strong as we click down under a minute now. Getting ready for our 30-second warning horn. They'll get the knock in. Fred driving the ball well. There's your 30-second warning horn. Oh, we got a breakaway coming. Mark Gansey on the far side. That ball stays in play. Nice pickup. Now he's got to deal with Roldan out of the air. Oh, well done. Nice little play there. He took it out of the air. Didn't get as much on the ball as he wanted. Roldan with a sneaky little play. Takes it forward. Now he'll work it down and hits a great ball. But here comes your second horn. And that'll end it right there. So 1-0 after our first chukker. But very even play here by both teams with Deuce in the white, Aspen Valley in the blue. We'll give them a 4-minute break here. We're going to get some fresh horses, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Dale Sweat for Live CTV Sports, Field 3, Grand Canyon Polo Club. This is the Sun Cup preliminary matches. We do have a round robin set up for you this afternoon. Aspen Valley in the blue jerseys, if you're just joining us. As he comes in here now, we got, actually, Juan Bellini didn't wear the 1 today. I do apologize earlier. As your Nicholas Wilhelm, he's he's got the number 4 on. They are kind of switching around their position, but just on the jerseys. Camacho Piedras with the number 2 in the blue, and then you have Nick Rodan. That's your Aspen Valley team if you just join us for the second chukker. Deuce in the white jerseys. Mark Gansey wears the 1 today. Jason Crowder with the 2. Sugar Erskine with the 3, and Freddie Mannix. Very evenly matched teams, round robin playing. Boca Raton will come in for the next leg. Here we go. 1-0 after 1 for the Aspen Valley team. Nice play here by Erskine looking for Crowder out of the air. Good defense from Camacho Piedras. Bellini will control. Juan doesn't get the shot he wants. It's going to be picked up by Crowder. Jason, I thought he was going to shoot that ball, but he takes it over to the right side. Now he's got to get through the Bellini wall, and nice little control play there by Jason Crowder. Crowder will pick up the second goal today and get the equalizer here, making it 1-1 here in our second chukker of our first leg. Back to the center we go. Good start here for the second chukker for Deuce. They were attacking the goal in the first chukker, had opportunities, So the offense is working. Now getting one between the posts, and it will be Mannix on the bowling. Ooh, stolen away, though, by Tamacho. He'll leave it for Bellini. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. Mark in there. Mannix now again. Back to Fred. And then we get a whistle on the play as it looks like Roldan's going to ride in there and get the right-of-way violation. So, right-of-way violation on the blocking call here. He's going to drop the ball from the spot. Roldan at 140 here with 4:41 on the clock. So opportunity for Nicolas. Here's Roldan with the penalty 5A. Nick, I love it. That ball's going all the way. Nick Roldan, that's my man at 140. Yeah, beautiful shot. And that ball carried and landed on the line. Que golazo, Nick Roldan. What a shot. Man, pretty to watch. What a swing. That is what it's all about. Fantastic shot there. They'll make it 2-1 now. Get everybody back. Long balls this year, but seen a lot of goals scored between that 130 and 150 mark this last year in all of the tournaments. And it's a lot of fun to watch that long ball. It's going to be Mannix again. Freddie getting a lot done on the bowl ends. Number 4 on the move. Oh, that's a nice pass. He's got Mark all by himself. Cobra looked for the finish, and that's power pole. That's finest right there. Mark Ganzi will pick up his first. So good shooting. And they're going to use a courtesy change. Now remember the Paddle Club? The Deuce Paddle Club is open in West Palm Beach this summer. Founded by some local friends here in the strong Wellington polo connections. Deuce with 5 double courts, 1 single court, 3,000 square feet dedicated to health and wellness. That's a spa, recovery, all the wellness services that you can experience when you're at Deuce. They have amazing organic grocer and cafe also. And then a lounge with high-speed internet, TVs, perfect for working out and relaxing before your match, before your game. And it's right off the highway in Palm Beach, 15 minutes. Super close to Palm Beach, so it's right in the middle there. You can go right over, you can play a match and head over to the island, have lunch. Just a fantastic. So good luck to Deuce, and keep an eye out for them as they'll be opening this summer. And I've never played, but I watched it, and it looks like a lot of fun. So make sure you check that out. Deuce playing all kinds of polo tournaments this year. Deuce, they played in the U.S. Open also. Mark Ganzi and brought his team there, had a very strong finish, and then very successful Deuce here at the Grand Champion Polo Club during the season. So we're seeing Deuce everywhere. Always in their white or black jerseys. Looks like we got everybody back in the saddle quickly. Nicolas will be the final player to come back, and we'll get this ball back in play. 3:23 on the clock, 2-2. Very strong first leg of our round robin. Back in play. This has been a battle, and it's going to stay even now. Ooh, a little bit of a touch there. Going to go there, drop this ball for the spot. One player was cleaning up and coming by, and one player had a slower swing. Yeah, it was a good play, though. Yeah. Yeah, a little intimidation, he said. One player riding around. Nick had to hold his mallet so they go for a 5A from the spot Roldan. A little bit of worm burner here. And again, Mannix is doing it so well, holding that back door down, and he's sending everybody forward. I mean, they had Mark going. There it is right there. Finally, will it make it a little short? But, man, he had Ganzi out there, so that play will work once they get it dialed in. Roldan. They're going to open them up here. Nick looking for some help. Uh-oh. Everybody focusing on Roldan. I mean, someone's got to be open here. Bellini going forward on the gray. Good recovery by Jason. Great pickup again by Mannix. He's got players downfield. Fred going center with it. And Sugar and Roldan doing it on the near side. Picked Sugar up on the offside. Flipped it back inside. But again, Fred Mannix in a perfect spot, opens this ball up. He's got Crowder. Jason. Nick a little late on the first play. Crowder makes the hook, neutral play. Freddie on the ball. Open style once again. Looking for a player. And Sugar gets through the hook of Bellini. Almost takes it out of the air, which would have been unbelievable play at that speed, and the shot on goal is going to go just wide to the left. So, Aspen Valley dodging a little bullet there on the breakaway play by Erskine and Crowder. Bellini. I think that was Bob's fourth knock-in here. So Deuce, like I said, and two chuckers getting the shots. 3 or 4 on the move. Nice little neutral play. Nick's got 3 white jerseys around him right now. Crowder doesn't get the shot he wants. Mannix with the control. He'll turn it back for Deuce. Freddie not wasting any time. Back to the inside. Oh, comes off the pony there. And it'll go off the field. So we will see. I think they're going to let that play out. Oh, there was a whistle. So this is kind of an interesting play. So we have I think we're going to go ahead and take this ball because we had an advantage play based on Crowder, but it did look like Bellini came over and blocked that first ball off of his horse. And if you ride, of course, in front of the right-of-way, stop the ball. But I like the non-call there at first based on the advantage. And they'll go with an open goal penalty 2 for Deuce. Mark, no problem. Gansey will pick up his second of the day. 1 from the line, 1 from the field. As I said there before, very good non-call at the beginning based on playing the advantage. No success on the advantage. So you go to the late whistle. There's your 30-second warning horn. Ball still in the umpire's hands. That's going to end our second chucker play. So, Deuce. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are in our third chukker of our first leg. This will be the final chukker between Aspen Valley in the blue, Deuce in the white. 3-2. Mark Gansey picking up the open goal penalty 2 at the end of the second chukker, right at the end, in the final 30 seconds. So we're going to get a nice bowl in here right in front of you. And here we go. This should be a fun chukker to watch. Both these teams getting fired up here. Boca Raton looks like they're getting ready. They'll come in the middle leg. And, of course, the winner of this first round will sit for the final 3 chukkers of the day against Boca Raton. It's going to be Roldan on the far side, Nick.
Oh, my God.
And a whistle on the play. And Nick looked like he had some time, but he did have 3 or 4 players following the right-of-way there. So too tight, too close to get out of there. But I like the thought process. Remember, if you can keep that window open, it's all about that window and that spacing. Very close. But I like this call here by our Mount official, keeping it very consistent on those distances. And this will be another opportunity. It looks like Deuce going to get an open goal penalty 3 from 40 yards out. So it looks like Mark will do the honors once again. Successful earlier from the 30-yard mark. Now the opportunity at the 40. Here comes Gansey. Not getting much help from the pony there, but ice in his veins as the Cobra is going to go ahead and finish. And that wasn't an easy finish, but well done. Kind of back and forth there, but hit the nice little neck shot on the finish. That's what it's all about, just getting it through the goal there. So well done, Mark. Good shooting. Sometimes them ponies will get a little sideways on you, but that's how you react. Very well done there. Well executed. Back to the center. It's going to give him a little 2-goal cushion. Early, though. A lot of time left here in the third chukker. Sugar. Tamacho. Crowder trying to get a piece of it. Oh, Jason with the hook and the ball. That's going to work. Good recovery by Bellini, but it'll be Mannix. He's got players running. Fred looking for the hole. Oh, he had him, but a nice play by Tamacho Pierres to stop that one. Yeah, everybody looking to try to get on it, but I like the non-call here. They let him run. It's going to be Bellini. Juan coming through with a nice ball into the corner. Nick's going to deal with Fred. Mannix not wasting any time using the open back shot. Sugar, good pickup. Erskine. Bellini, picked up now by Gansey. Mark working it through. Good lineup here by Deuce as they work it down over center field. Now Sugar and Mark. Sugar's got Tamacho out of the play. Gansey with a shot on goal. And Deuce is on fire right now. What a play. This is just good polo by Deuce with everybody working how it starts out with Mannix on the back shot. Goes right to Sugar. Sugar drops it to Jason. Jason puts it back to Mark. Good job by Sugar taking the man out. Tamacho had no play after that. And Mark firing one from about 40 yards out on the corner. Super shot. So Gansey picking up 3 goals in a row here is going to make it 5-2, 4 minutes on the clock. Nick. Bellini will slow it down a little bit. Looking for some options. He's got it. Good D here by Crowder. Everybody hustling. Loose ball play. Tamacho Pierres. Tamacho, oh, well done. Missed the first one, but does a nice little flip shot back to Nick. Now, Roldan. Always in range from about 90 now. Nicholas pushes them wide and a shot on goal. And there you go. So good passing now again by Aspen Valley. Nixon Wilhelm pick up his second goal. They had one in the first, now one in the third. And they'll come back to the center once again. So a little bit of a courtesy change. We'll have our courtesy change going there. 5 to 3 now. So with 3:09 on the clock, opportunity for Aspen Valley. 2 goals down, enough time. Deuce playing well though. Both teams getting very organized here. Remember these round robins, you got to score goals quickly because of the change. Shortened games. You play 6, but you have to play those 3 chuckers against each team. So you need to come out with a different mindset. And it's one of the fantastic things I love about the round robins is that you need to come out with this offensive mindset. You cannot try to wait. Got to keep it close and then finish a team. You need to come out playing. And both teams came out with a very strong defensive side today, so that's where you didn't see any goals early. But now everyone's got warmed up, and you need to watch out for the fouls that you commit in these round robins too, because when you got guys shooting very strong and making their penalties with a 3-chucker match against the opposing team, that can take you out. So, looks like we got Nicholas coming in for our final player. We'll get this ball back in play. 3:09 to be precise. Away we go. Gaston Dorniak. Oh, nice play, Crowder, out of the air. Crowder. Jason, nice pickup on the little bounce. Recovery by Tamacho. Shot on goal by Crowder. That ball's got eyes. Well done. Jason Crowder. Crowder and Gansey running the show here for Deuce in the Sun Cup. Very, very well done. Mixing it up there on the bowling, I like that. Crowder just kind of hunting that ball, takes it out of the air, and then once he gets out in front there, hard to recover. Crowder, they're going to keep it the same here. Bellini working hard in there. Juan's going to win this one. Leave it for Tamacho. Well done, Piedes. Tamacho, I like the little bay pony, but good recovery by Mannix. Open back shot. He's got Sugar. Ooh, bad luck. It'll be Nick. We have a 3-on-2 here for Aspen Valley. Opportunity. Hit a little too deep. Mannix with the good read. Well done. Oh, yeah. Very well done by Nick Roldan, and you can see that perfect on CTV Sports there on that open back shot. Now remember, you got to be 100% on that line. That's where Nick had to hustle to get there. You cannot be 90%. You need to be 100% on that right of way, or Crowder can make that play. So Nick, with the hustle play, is going to get it done, and he'll get the open goal penalty 2. And this is a perfect time for that penalty 2, down by 3 with 1:55 on the clock. Now they had, well, it looked like Nicholas took the last one. See who they decide to pass the stick to. Looks like Nicholas is going to take it again. He's 1 for 1 from the penalty line. And a nice approach and a nice stroke, and that's all you need right there. 37 yards. Perfectly hit. And I love it. It went to a different style. He walked up to the first one, went to a nice little lope on the second one. Remember, you can go at any speed you like on any penalty. You don't need to. You can actually just walk up and stop if you want. But you only get one swing. That's the main part of the penalty shot. Only one stroke at the goal. Here we go. This is when times is at the essence. 1:20 on the clock. Down by 2. Bellini. He's going to get one here. Little tight one on the 90, though, on the 90. Remember on the 90, on the Bolins, they're right. They'll let a little more go on the Bolins, but not the 90-degree cross. The 90-degree cross, they're going to blow. And that makes sense, all based on danger and speed and timing. So here we go. We got Nick from 145 this time. Roldan with the penalty 5-8. Oh, my man, Nick. He's got the distance for sure. Off a little bit to the left. but another sensational shot by Nick Roldan. Keeping everybody on the edge of his seats out here. And that's a crowd out here today for our spring season. Remember, we play in the evenings, usually on Fridays. So if you come after work, you come out and hang out. And usually play here at field 1, 2, or 3. So you can get all that on CTV Sports websites, of course. And here's Nick. Nick. I like the hustle play by Crowder, but Nick's going to turn it around. He's got Bellini in the rumble seat, so Roldan will work it. He's got Gansey applying pressure. There's the outlet pass. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Good ride off by Sugar. And he'll escort that one off the field. Very, very smart play there. And they'll play this out, though. You play this final 17 out. This is the final chucker of this round. So they will go to a knock-in. 9 seconds. They might get it done. Here comes Freddie. They'll launch one to the far side. And that'll end it right there. So, looks like Deuce going to hold on. 6-4 here in our first leg. We're going to go to a little break. Perfect time for you to get a snack. And we'll be back. We'll have the Boca Raton coming up to play against Aspen Valley. So stay with us here on CTV Sports. This is the Sun Cup preliminary matches.
Team Juice, Mark Gansey, Antonio Higgy, Balto Castagnola, and Colo Gonzalez. A little under the next shot, he hammers that one away. What a great finish here by Mark Gansey. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to you. You are here with us for the World Polo League's Triple Crown of Polo. Goal number 3 here for Riley Gansey. She can do no wrong. She's definitely got the Midas touch. Cambiasso for the Boca Raton. The Boca Raton, here we go. The winners of the WPL's Triple Crown of Polo, the Boca Raton. The MVP, Riley Gansey.
It's an honor to represent the Boca Raton. When I'm not on the field, it's one of my favorite places to be.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. Dale Schwetz. We're live here, field number 3. We're going to change it up for you. This is our second leg of our round robin. If you're just joining us a little later, Sun Cup preliminary matches. We had Deuce come in against Aspen Valley in our first 3 chuckers. Very tight game early on. Start out first chucker, very defensive minded. Both teams not scoring any goals. Then the second chucker revved up. Both teams getting on the line, scoring some goals from the field. Nick Roldan hitting one from 140. But then a few penalties against Aspen Valley. Deuce was 100% from the penalty line. Gansey doing a good job from the penalty line and the field. It was Crowder and Gansey. But 2 fouls there, an open goal penalty 2 and 3. And then they got 4 from the field. So that gives them their 6 goals. Aspen Valley, they had Nicholas Wilhelm. He did very well. He actually scored 2 goals of their 4. Nick had the other 2. And so that puts us up against the Aspen Valley, against the Boca Raton. And we have some Boca Raton people here that I know for years. And I want to give love to St. Andrews, of course, as my brother went to school there also. And I spent a lot of time at St. Andrews also playing soccer. Didn't go to school there, and that's a big Boca Raton area. The Boca Raton, beautiful hotel, of course, just a resort. The only problem with the Boca Raton is once you go there, you don't want to leave. It is an amazing place. I had the opportunity to actually work there while I was in college, and it is a fantastic resort. So if you get an opportunity, they have the beach resort and the main hotel, golf courses. It's everything rolled into one in a beautiful area of Boca Raton, Florida. And right there by the Intercoastal Waterway, just unbelievable. Riley Gansey will captain the Boca Raton. Very successful season for the Boca Raton this year at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Riley actually captaining the team at the high goal levels in the World Polo League. Doing a very good job. And that was a lot of fun. If you didn't get any of those games, you can go back and watch that. And also, you can go back to the websites and check out a lot of the different things. We got the Wheelie Polo on there also. You can check out some of that. And we actually had Skills of the Game that went way back, which was a sensational workout that was put together during COVID by our tournament committee. And it was a lot of fun. And you can check some of that out if you really want to go back to the archives. And that just was a really fun way to really practice your skills. When we talk about skills, we talk about shooting at the goal, dribbling the ball, all kinds of different skills that was put together. And different ways you can play the game of polo, not just up and down the field, but, with a lot of fun games. So, Riley Gansey will play the number 1 in the pink. We're going to have Matias Colo Gonzalez. He will wear the 2. And then we're going to go ahead and put Alejandro Navija Estrada in the maroon helmet, number 3. And then Santi Tocolino at the number 4 position. A very strong team here. Riley. Good ball control. Gansey. Very well done. Taking her time. Gets a little help now from Colo. And it'll be Matias. And that ball's going to stay on the field. And he's going to have Tocolino. So Riley starts it out and gets the boys running forward. And Gonzalez will work it in the inside. Once, twice, right in front. Taken off the doorstep by Tomato Pierres. Bad luck there for Nick, leaning way back out of the saddle. Can't bring it forward, though. And it'll be Matias turn it up around the 60. Gonzalez now in shooting range. There's the outlet pass looking for Riley, but no need. She's in a good spot, but that ball's going to carry through on its own. And Matias Colo Gonzalez will pick up his first goal of the day. But what a way to start out here for the Boca Raton. As I said earlier, in these round robins, you want to come out firing goals early, and they came out of the tent and looked like they were ready to rock and roll. Very good job. Especially remember having Aspen Valley's already played 3, so they're warmed up. Roldan. Nick. Nobody going forward yet. Camacho's going to find the rumble seat. Oh, that's a goal, Lasso. Nick Roldan. One more for the price of it. Wow. Let's go 125 there, Gene. Wow. Gene Goldstein chucking out the game today. That ball's hit easily 125, 130. Went another 430 yards to the goal. So Roldan definitely dialed in on the long ball. And that'll get the equalizer. 4:15 on the clock. Dorniak. Gaston gives it back to, looks like Camacho. Good pick up here by Alejandro. Looking for 4. Santi, and he's got Colo. Good passing here. Look at this. Colo Gonzalez out of the air. Oh, little too tricky there. Picked that one up. He actually flipped it up in the air. Looked like he was going to volley it. Paddleball style. But gets a little bit off the edge of his mallet. Goes just wide to the left. Aspen Valley will set up for the knock-in. 3:41 on the clock. Stop the clock right there. A little tack timeout. And away we go. It'll be Juan Bellini for Aspen here. Riley getting in on the defensive side of it. Nick and Riley. Good job. Riley pushed from Nick over a little bit slow in the play now, doing her job. Now Nick. Nick works it down now. Nice ball down the center. Nobody home with a blue jersey on. Nicholas coming from the inside of the field. Alejandro's going to collect this ball, and I think you might get a courtesy change here. So with 3:08 on the clock, we're going to go ahead and go to a neutral play there, so we will have a fair play possession. Good time to do our courtesy change. You will see that happen in the game. If there is a neutral time when the umpire feels that the players can stop and use the timeout for the courtesy change, then he'll take the advantage there and give it to the team that had control. So Alejandro Naviza-Shad did have control of that ball. So when they return, it will be a fair play possession for the Boca Raton. It can be a little bit confusing to some people when you first watch it, but it is a neutral play. And remember, safety of the four-legged athletes, what it's all about. They push that one a little bit further, some of the courtesy changes. They will carry them a little bit longer. Some are shorter on the timing. Nice day today. We are in Florida, so we are getting the humidity, but it's beautiful here at Field 3. The breeze is blowing from the east. You can see the flags on Lake Worth Road. Remember, if you've never been there before, very easy to find, Grand Canyon Polo Club. You can GPS everything off of the website and our app. So please get the app and get everything organized. And here we go. So the fair play possession, and it's going to be Tocolino not getting every bit of that ball like Santi usually does, and Nick trying to get through there. I look over his shoulder. He thought he might have a reaching call. It will be Tocolino. Santi. Nobody home, though. The pink jersey. Bellini needs a hustle. And he does. Gets it right on the doorstep. And he's got him going forward now. Tomacho Pierres. And he is going with Nicholas Wilhelm out in front. Opportunity coming for Aspen Valley here. Another pass. Nice pass by Tomacho. Nicholas. Shot on goal. Whoa, gets a piece of it. It pops up on him there. And he tried to take it out of the air, just a little bit off to the right side. And now the Boca Raton will dodge a bullet. So Aspen Valley with the attack. No success. Tocolino. Tocolino now is going to launch one the way he likes to. And he's got Matias and Riley. Good rotation. Alejandro gets in the mix. I like this. Riley usually plays in the front, but they got the rotation going quickly with her. She's doing a lot of rotating in between the boys today, and that adds another dimension to the game. And nice little pickup here, but off the field, but a coast-to-coast run by the Boca Raton. So both teams going back and forth. 1-1 with 1:30 on the clock. Very open play today. Like I said, just a little tough on the shooting. But we talked about it. The defenses, I didn't add Tocolino in there, sorry. Between Mannix, Bellini, and Tocolino at the number 4 positions, you have some very strong number 4 defensive player-minded players on the field. Here we go. Nicholas gets a piece of the first ball, always the toughest. Riley on the turn. Gets a little help from Tocolino. Santi looking for Alejandro. Good ride off by Roldan. Open back shot, looking for Nicholas. Good read by Colo. Now, Gonzalez. And they'll open it up. It's going to be Tocolino. Santi with the approach. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Santi, and I think that one might go on its own. Good pickup by Roldan, and he's got time with 23 seconds on the clock. Here comes Aspen Valley. Nicholas going forward. Little bad luck for Nick NR. Turned around quickly as Riley still got time with 12 seconds. Alejandro's going to launch one. He might find Colo in time. That ball's going to carry. And on its own, Alejandro is going to finish one and get a goal right at the end. And we'll confirm that. Gaston? Golazo? Yeah. I looked like a goal. So we'll make sure, just to make sure on it. Nice layup shot, but they're going to count it. So we'll go ahead and give that one to Alejandro Navarro Estrada. Good way to finish that chucker. And once again, we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back. We're in our second leg of the Sun Cup preliminary matches. Well, welcome back to CTV Sports. And our players come out of the far side down on the 10th. Second leg, second chucker, 2-1. If you missed our first leg, it was Aspen Valley against Deuce. Deuce in the 10th. They'll play the final 3 against the Boca Raton. Very evenly matched teams here for the Sun Cup. Remember, the Polo on Demand is in session, so if you'd like to come down and play here during the spring, or you're down in Southern Florida, remember to go to our website. You get a hold of Juan Bellini, and they'll set you up with the tournament committee. They'll get you organized with all the horses and teams and players, whatever level you would like to play at. That's why it is all about demanding what you like, and that's why it's called Polo on Demand. Also, that will carry on into Aspen. So, and that's where we see a lot of people using the Polo on Demand program based on being in the beautiful mountain in Aspen, Colorado. Opportunity to come in and just have everything set up at such a high level. Santa Rita breeding operation, horses. So mounted very, very well. Give you an opportunity to ride, between 10 and 15 horses. Pick out the horses that suit you the best based on your size and riding ability. Get you set up, and then get you with a group of players that will work with you. Also, you can do it at a lower level if you just want to stick and ball and kind of take lessons. The pole school is in session. So you make sure. You can also get a hold of Juan Bellini for that. And here we go. Pick up here. It's going to be Alejandro. Nick, no play there. Roldan, good play by Riley Gandy, though. I'm telling you, I like her playing in the middle of the field here. She's getting a lot of balls and getting the action going forward. Riley on the cut off the post. Bad luck. But once again, the Boca Raton showing the commanding style they've had. Every time they go to goal, they've been down or either shooting or giving up a knock-in. So that's working. It's got to get more between the posts, but very, very strong play by all four players working well together. That ball is going to skip out of bounds. We'll have a change of possession. Going to be about 145. Tocolino, another big hitter. Santi was, of course, shot heard around the world when he made the penalty 5 from center during the World Polo League 2 years ago. And back then it was a 2-point conversion. So that was a huge play. We get a blocking foul here. You can see those two horses come together. And this will go in favor of Aspen Valley. So I'll penalty 5A from the spot on the right-of-way violation, blocking. Nobody going forward, no opportunities on the offensive attack there. So to move the ball, just a judgment call. Go for the spot or the center there. They're going to go from the spot. The 5A for the spot, 5B from the center. Roll down on the 5A. Nice ball and well done again. Tamacho Pierres. Unselfish polo by Tamacho to keep Alejandro out. Nicolas. Oh, nice little flip shot. Nicholas, good job. Wilhelm's going to get another one. And again, strong polo by the Aspen Valley team. Starts with roll down on the 5A. Sacrificed by Tamacho to take out Alejandro. Opportunity for Nicolas to just take his time, and he gets a nice little cut shot to finish it off and gets the equalizer 2-2. Alejandro out the back. A little bit of an override. Tocolino getting in there. Bellini, Colo, everybody working it out. Nicolas, good pickup here. Likes the little bay pony. Keeping it moving on the far left side. He'll override, and he'll get control play now by Alejandro. Going to be faced up here with Bellini. That's going to put a 3-on-2. Riley's got to wait on this one. Nice little play, keeping it clean there. Tamacho. Good angle on the tail shot. 3 or 4 yards, that's all he needed. Roll down. He's got options. Decides to keep this one. Now Nick will go for the center shot, and broken up by Tocolino. Santi. Some very strong defensive plays by both teams here on moving balls. Bellini calls Nicholas off. Shot on goal, off the post, and Alejandro takes one off the doorstep. That is a strong defensive play there by Estrada, not giving up. And look at this. Tocolino's going to change the field and find Alejandro, who just saved the goal. And the Boca Raton is in full effect here. Everybody going hard. Bellini's got to give one up. Tocolino, room to work. Santi, little layup shot, looking for Riley. That ball might carry on its own. Riley's going to get there and saves it from going over the end line. Bellini's got to regroup. And you will get a courtesy change. So, with 2:38 on the clock, we'll use the courtesy change here. And when we return, it will be a fair play possession for the Aspen Valley team, as Bellini did have control there in the neutral spot. So it might take a little bit longer. We have some of the players down at the far end with their horses. As I was saying, remember you can get involved in the polo school. They do lessons on Saturdays also, so if you're weekend. And remember to put on your schedule Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails is now being played during the week, so keep an eye out for that. As we have the round robin today for Sunset Cocktails and Chuckers. Big hit. Met a lot of new people, and I think it brought a lot of new people into polo that were actually just coming out for to actually just spectate, and then after they got there and watched it, and remember, playing at different levels, some of the Sunset Chuckers Cocktails, some of the levels were from the polo school. This is competitive Sun Cup. So a little different styles, but they're all different levels, especially if you're a beginner. They'll set those up. But just the opportunity to be able to play, especially on the number one field at the Aspen Valley Polo or at the Grand Champion Polo Club, and everybody dressed in whites and playing, and the pro players that play in that league, very helpful with the players that are playing. So you can always check into that, and you get a lot of that information from the polo school. Here we go. We got everybody back on top. Tamacho. Oh, yeah, he's got Nicholas. Well done. Wilhelm takes it out of the air. Now he's got the breakaway play. Nice approach shot again, coming in from left to right. That's how you want to do it. Little tapper. Look for the finish. And well done, Nicholas Wilhelm. He's doing it perfect. Picking up his fourth goal of the day. Second goal here in our second leg. And it has turned into a beautiful afternoon here in Southern Florida. We got a nice breeze blowing now. It's picked up a little bit. It's great for the players and the horses and the spectators. 3-2 as it comes out the backside. Picked up again now by Alejandro. Alejandro turns it back to the inside. Got Gonzalez going forward. And Riley. Riley had to pull out of that play. Alejandro's going to pick up the loose ball. Alejandro, Nick. Now leave it now for Matias. Matias. And backed off the doorstep, but I think it went through the goal. Bad luck there. It looked like Camacho was going to get it and save that ball, but that ball is going to go through the goal, so Cola Gonzalez will pick up his first. Actually, the second of the day, yep. And that will get it there. So right before the horn, 3-3 after 2. So one more chucker here with Aspen Valley and the Boca Raton, and we'll see who comes on up top here. As remember, Deuce winning by 2 goals in the first leg. So if the Boca Raton can edge one out here, then we're going to be looking at a true final for our final 3 chuckers. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to you. You are here with us for the World Polo League's Triple Crown of Polo. Goal number 3 here for Riley Gansey. She can do no wrong. She's definitely got the Midas touch. Here Cambiasso for the Boca Raton. The Boca Raton, here we go. The winners of the WPL's Triple Crown of Polo, the Boca Raton. The MVP, Riley Gansey.
It's an honor to represent the Boca Raton. When I'm not on the field, it's one of my favorite places to be.
All right, here we go, everybody. Third chukker of our second leg. 3-3. So we got a set of threes up there. And anybody's match here in our second leg. Very, very competitive, evenly matched here in the second leg. Deuce came alive in the third chukker and then turned it on. So we'll see who's got the magic stick right now. As I said, both teams using their teammates very, very well. Good to see that. Good passing, unselfish play by both teams, and using all kinds of different strategies. Kind of changed it up a little bit. We're going to get the bowling here right in front of us. Deuce in the white jerseys look like they're getting ready for the final three chukkers of our round robin, but one more here, and then we'll finish it up with our final three. And it looks like it's going to be the Boca Raton. Riley. Gansey. Nice first shot here. She takes it inside the 60. That'll put the pressure on Camacho. Piedez with the deep, deep near side neck shot. It's going to find Roldan. Good passing by Piedez and Roldan today in the center of the Aspen Valley team. Well done, Camacho. Bad luck as he kicks it back, but Nick will keep the ball moving and going to launch one here. And there's another opportunity now for the Aspen Valley team. As it'll be Nicholas. Very well struck ball. He always hits his first ball perfectly down the center. Now pulls out the putter. And bad luck there, but they'll turn and burn it. And it'll be picked up. And here comes the Boca Raton. Using the field perfect. Tocolino's going to crush one. So Colo to Tocolino. Now Riley. Gansey with a nice pickup. She'll carry it. Now look for the cut shot. Keeps it moving inside the 40. Good little pickup on the dribble. Looking for the putter finish. Leaves it for Estrada, and they're going to get one. And they're the true coast to coast like butter on toast. As they're going to run that one all the way down. Everybody getting involved. Started with Colo, went to over to Tocolino. Tocolino finds Riley. Riley puts it down in the danger zone, which gives Alejandro the opportunity to get in there for a nice little easy tail shot. Good polo by the Boca Raton. Good passing by everybody. Going to give him 1-goal lead. Now Nicholas. Good hook there by Gansey. She'll push Nicholas out. Alejandro. Everybody chasing Alejandro. He runs a turn here. Estrada, and he's got Riley going forward. This has been working very well. Good rotation by the Boca Raton. Nice pickup here by Gansey again. That's a nice approach shot. Look for the finish. Yeah. And there you go. Polo at its finest. That's good polo. Good passing. Win the bowling. Come out of that energy of winning 1 goal. And again, the rotation working very, very good as Riley getting out in front, and the passing has been phenomenal by the pink jerseys. Just good passing. When the horses are running at a good speed and that ball's moving at the same pace, makes the game a lot easier. They're making it look easy right now, though, but here comes Aspen Valley. Nick. Roldan. Well done, Roldan. He picks this one up out of the bowl and takes it forward. down by 2 with 3:20 on the clock. Into the corner they go. Roldan. Alejandro comes in. Nick's been dealing with a lot of defensive players today. Deuce surrounded them now. The Boca Raton is. I think you're going to get the courtesy change here, and we will go to that fair play possession when they return to the Boca Raton, as Alejandro had control down in the corner. So with 3:10 on the clock, 5-3, 2-goal cushion, 3 minutes left. You got to be careful. They know that. But they'll get a quick change here. Everybody right down in the corner. And possession of the ball. So, coming out of the corner down there to have possession, it's going to be a big opportunity for the Boca Raton at this time in the game. Nick was down there battling it out, trying to get control, because if he gets control down there, then they're inside the 60 for Aspen Valley, and that gives a whole different dynamic to the game. So that play could be a big play, having the possession when you get around that half shucker area where they will use the courtesy change. So we got everybody mounted back up. A few players just warming up a few. We got some new horses playing today, so give our players an opportunity, make sure they're comfortable with everything. As I said, nice having Nicholas here playing also. Looks like Riley's got her pony warmed up. Everyone's warmed up. They're going to go with this 5A from the spot on the fair play possession. Instead of picking up a little bit of a breeze here, it's going to come into play, I think, in the final 3 chukkers. Blowing from the east, this field runs north and south. It's going to come across field, but you are getting a little bit more of a advantage running towards the north goal. It's going to come from the southeast. And here we go. So this is going to help Tocolino. And Nick tried to stab it out of the air. Colo has got Riley going forward. Here's the 1-2-3 connection. Gansey. Riley, 100% on her first shots today, and that's the most important. Now look for the cut shot or control play. She's going to the control. Good ball control, Riley, right in front, off the post, 2 for 2 off the post. Just bad luck, but that's still a very strong play. Once again, finishing the play, off the post, line her team back up. I do not believe that the Boca Raton has missed one run. Nick. Going for the big ball there. Going to come off the post. Riley's going to press him here. Nick with control. Now he's going to snap one back to the center. Looking for Wilhelm. He's going to find him. Nicholas. Ooh, little tough play there. He come across the center. Cleaned up nicely by Tocolino. On the far side, going to be Camacho Pierres. Pierres on the turn. Not losing any pace at all as Camacho Pierres goes into that turn, comes out of it faster. Now he'll lay it out in front. Gonzalez has to hustle. And that one will go just wide. So with 1:39, safety. So we get a safety on the play. Thank you, Tracy. Penalty 6 on the safety. The ball coming off of a Boca Raton player. Remember, if it comes off of their mallet. Now, a player can also hit into the post or off the boards and it goes out, and it will be a safety. From the 60, Nick. Roldan. And he's got to crush that one. So Nick's showing you all different styles here today. He's made one from 140. He made one from 140. Then he hit another one from about 130 or 120. And now he's going for the penalty 6 from 60 yards out. Hit out a walk. Bit of a worm burner. Daisy cutter, but it did a lot of pace on it there, so picking up on the goal. We got a 1-goal difference here with about 1:05 on the clock. This is a huge bullet for both teams if they get possession, and it's going to be Camacho Pierres. This is exactly what Aspen Valley needs. He's got Bellini. Oh, nice little play here by number 2, Camacho. Sneaking away from everybody. Colo's going to push him wide. Gets a little piece of it. Camacho leans way back there, picks it up. Now the shot on goal. This ball will carry just off to the side. They'll play this last 30 seconds out. This is your final 30 seconds. Remember the round robin. The third chucker is like the sixth chucker. So they play that final 30 seconds out. It can become very important, especially these close matches. Nick still has time here. And like I said, he's always in range. So remember the buzzer beater. If he hits that ball before it, now this one will count if it goes through. Ooh, it bounces off the player, and that'll end it right there. So there you go. The Boca Raton's going to hold on 5-4, and we are going to prepare for our final 3 chuckers, which will be a true final as they carry on to play into Sunday. But I want to thank the Aspen Valley team, Juan Bellini, Camacho Pierres, Nicholas Wilhelm, and Nick Roldan. We'll send them off. Good showing today. And we'll get prepared for our final 3 chuckers. Stay with us here for our final 3 chuckers of the Sun Cup preliminary matches live from the Grand Canyon Polo Club, field number 3.
Team Juice, Mark Ganzi, Antonio Higgy, Balto Castagnolo, and Colo Gonzalez. A little under the neck shot, he hammers that one away. What a great finish here by Mark Ganzi.
Welcome to ICTV Sports for our final 3 chuckers of the day. We got Deuce coming back. It's going to be a final here. Both teams winning their first leg. Good luck, Freddie. Very strong teams here now. We see how Deuce does with a little bit of a break. This is where it can be a little bit of a change for some of the teams when they play in these round robins. You know, opportunity to win, and then you know, some players like to rest, some players don't. You got to get ready for these mentally and physically so you know what you're playing. Now, horse-wise does definitely help Deuce when they do win the first leg based on the opportunity to go ahead and take time. Thank you, Tracy. Get a couple balls off the field here and we're ready to go. Once again, let's welcome back Mark Ganzi playing the number 1. He's going to pull the team. He had 4 goals in the first leg, 2 from the penalty line, 2 from the field. And then you're going to drop Jason Crowder at the number 2. He had another 2 goals from the field. That's how they got their 6 goals. So very strong first showing. Sugar Erskine wear the 3. And then Fred Mannix, the Secretary of Defense, will wear the number 4. But this is going to be a tough one because, again, you got Riley playing the 1. And the Boca Raton is dialed in. Cola Gonzalez wearing the 2. Alejandro Nuez Estrada on the 3. And Tocolino Santi on the 4. Pick your team. Get ready to go. 3 chuckers left. Here we go. It's going to be a fun one. Now remember, Deuce has been watching this Boca Raton team play, so they're a very, very offense and defensive minded team. They a lot of very smart polo players on the white jersey today. It goes back and forth. I like both these teams. Here we go, and they're opening it up quickly. I like when Tocolino starts pressing. Backed up, hey, whoa, nice back shot. It comes off the pony, though, Alejandro. And this is where they've been going very well. Riley going forward, Cola going forward, Santi going forward, Alejandro now in control. Estrada with opportunities for everybody, and the Gansies will go at it. Mark and Riley. Of course, father-daughter combination out there playing against each other today. Always very competitive to watch. Oh, a little bit of a change, a quick line change there. You saw the open back shot with the angle, giving Sugar the opportunity to jump on that right-of-way, catching Cola Gonzalez on the right-of-way violation. 90-degree play there. Penalty 5A. Mannix, Freddie. Ooh, a little misread there by Deuce. Yeah, everybody running right. Freddie went to the, Mannix says, I'm just coming in hot now. Oh, Freddie almost gets it done. Actually went for his own pass there, but good horsepower. Loose ball play now. Riley. Oh, nice little play in behind Mark. Well done, Riley. And Riley Gansi, yeah, that's worked out. Putting your hands together. I'm telling you what, right there, taking the ball behind her defending player, which was her dad, but actually did a great job getting behind her and then getting the finish there and getting the first goal of the day. Well done, Riley. You put the stick and ball and practice in that play because that is not an easy play to make. Trust me, I mean, even on the stick and ball field, the control play behind another player. Remember, you're moving and you got to keep that ball away from the horse's feet. On the bowl in here, it looked like Deuce going to win it, but then Santi Tocolino jumps in there, and it's going to be Cobra now. Mark. He's going to use the control play. Santi tried to take it out of the air, and that's actually a good clean play there. It looks like a foul, but it's a good non-call because they're not engaged. So Tocolino can make that meet right there. Looked a little weird, but it's a good non-call. On the move. Loose ball play for Mannix, and wow, man, everybody's diving in. This is going to be a fun 3 chuckers. Is the defense. Mannix is going to take it to the hoop by himself now. Freddie, well done by Colo. Freddie with the belly shot. Are you kidding me? And Fred Mannix with the millionaire belly shot is going to slap that one in and get a finish and get the equalizer right before the Kersey change. Very well done again by Mannix. So that will get our Kersey change and be precise there. 3:19 on the clock, 1-1. Both teams doing a very good job moving the ball again. Great rotation, great passing, great non-calls by our mounted official. Always a tougher job when you're there by yourself, but that's a big thing in pole now. Top umpires in the world have no problem doing it by themselves. It can be tough for new umpires. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It is a big field. Remember, there's 9 football fields out there, 300 by 160. So if you're new to the game of polo and you think the field's not that big, then come and run across it, I always say. to think that a polo field is actually the width of it being longer than a football field or a soccer field. Yeah. So it's amazing. It's amazing time. You cannot really see it. You know, we watch on CTV Sports if you're new to the game, but you got to feel it. So if you get an opportunity, come on out, actually step on the grass, see how big it really is, because the horses can carry it. They can go from coast to coast in 10 to 12 seconds. All these players know that. Big ball players, big ball hitters hit it over 150 yards. We've already seen some great goals. Freddie with some magic like on an arrow. Love that one, Freddie. Good looking one here, baby. Fred Mannix, of course, with his breeding operation also. Alegria. Got a lot of different breeding operations out there. Santa Rita, they said, mounting a number of players. And good luck to all the breeding operations around the world. It has changed the game of polo. Here we go. Uh-oh, Riley gets a little help. And Mannix turns it back into the offense. Good read by Alejandro. Estrada now. He'll control for the Boca Raton. I love their jersey. Oh, the one-time shot, and Riley's going to get one little step on Freddie. Freddie was going forward. Riley again, 100% on her first shot. Oh, a little bit of a bump and run there. That's all right. She looked like she's all right. They all came together. Good aggressive play by both players. On the move. Tocolino. He'll control on the far side. And you will not see a player by themselves, I don't think, in this three chuckers. They are going to key up on the defense. Shot on goal there from Tocolino, but just off the pony and wide to the left. So it did go off a mallet. So we are going to get a safety. So another penalty, 6. Remember, that ball never gets dropped more than 40 yards from the center. So no matter where that ball goes over the end line, any further, from 40 yards from the center on either direction, based on the player having one opportunity to hit the ball at the goal one time. Tocolino is going to go to a walk. Santi, and there's another one, him and Roldan. You got to get out of the way when that ball gets hit. And Santi Tocolino showing you how well you can hit the ball at just a standstill walk, puts the fire on that ball, and picks up goal number 2 as we click down to 2:05. Nice goal, Santi. Be Santi's first of the day. And loose ball, Colo. Calling for the tail, but they hit it open. It worked. Freddie. Oh, ooh, he had him going there. I thought Mannix was going to turn it, but he went for the back shot, which actually was the play because he had white jerseys going forward. Oh, Riley's got time. Nice play again by Riley Gansey. This approach shot's going to go right down the center, but Fred's going to have time. And Mannix just getting it done on the defensive side of the coin. Now, right around the 60. Deuce looking for control here. Boca Raton gets control, and they're going to get it. The give and go coming from Crowder. And they'll send them forward. Now across the center from Erskine, looking for Gansey. He's got Mark. Good move to the inside. Jason goes for the steal. No success. Open play by Tocolino. Riley on the move. Gansey again, very successful on her first shots. Now she's going to open his pony up. Riley, what a pickup, Riley. Oh, nice try. And that ball will stay on the field. So 30 seconds left here in this first of 3. And we have time as Mannix works it downfield. Fred now looking for Crowder. Crowder with Estrada. Jason gets it done. Alejandro will win the battle. Off the pony, Jason. Colo. Alejandro. Time ticking down. Nice play, Jason, to put it to the inside. And that will end it right there. And we'll check that final play just to make sure there wasn't a foul there. We'll see what our umpire decides there. But right as the time was ticking down, we had a little bit of some action. We'll see what they decide to do. But that's going to end our first of our final three. 2-1. We'll get on some fresh ponies. Be right back. CTV Sports. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Second chucker of our third leg. 2-1 for the Boca Raton in the pink. Turn and control by Mannix. Fred slows it down a little bit. Goes for the give and go here. Looking for Sugar. Gonzalez with the recovery. Colo. And control. Little hustle play down inside, and looks like that ball's going to trickle over the end line, so we'll go to a knock-in. And it'll be Tocolino. Santi got everybody running to the left side. He's going to lead this one now for Colo. Colo's got, oh, look at this give and go. Santi started it out. Look at this pony. Bad luck. Tocolino gets a piece of it. Fred Mannix. Not an easy play here with Riley putting pressure on him, but Mannix will make the turn, and here comes Deuce. He's got Gansey. Mark makes it through the hook of Alejandro. He's got Jason helping out here. Jason's going to work with Alejandro, give Gansey a clean route to the goal, and they all come together. And looks like clean play there. Good, clean ride-off, side to side. You're allowed to come in, fall under the mallet if you come side to side. You can't ride in from behind. So a clean play there by the Boca Raton. Now, Deuce still working it in. Estrada will take it out. And they have gone to another level. Here they come as the pace is picked up. Look at these two guys going at it. And what a ride-off there by Crowder and Estrada. But Crowder wins the ride-off, and we are going at it here. Boca Raton in control. Colo, off of Alejandro's pony. I don't know if he meant to do that, but well done. It looked good. And Estrada's going to take action here. Fred with no play. Got to pull out. Alejandro thing, he's got slowed down. Looked like a good non-call again. They're going here. And it will be Gansey. Whoo! Colo takes it out of the air. Or Tocolino did. Santi, unbelievable play. Oh, now he's going for the shot on goal. Tocolino and Alejandro gets the finish here, and this is going to get fired up here. Is Boca Raton. That is increíble right there. Santi Tocolino took that ball out of the air, and it had to be going at least 70 miles an hour. I mean, he was very close to it, but he dropped it, and then Alejandro gets the finish. Unbelievable. Great plays there by the Boca Raton. They are going back and forth. It looked like Deuce was going to control there for a while, and then this game has been flipping back and forth based on defensive plays that are turning into offense, and both teams are doing it at a high level. So we'll go our courtesy change with 3:25 here in the second chukker of our third leg. 2-goal difference. A lot of time left in this game. They're getting in there. Good play going to the goal there. Yeah, it looked like he came in clean on the outside. Looked like clean. Oh, okay, there you go. That's what I was looking at. I was going to say he came in on the outside. Looked like he on top of the ball there a little bit. Looked like getting feedback from the players while they're out there on the field. You know, you get a little insight, a little more insight on what's happening on some plays. You always get that on CTV Sports. You get to see that. It's one of our things we've always had a lot of passion for. Everybody coming in hot here on the courtesy change. We love to see that. And here we go. Loose ball play. All come together. Good hustle play here by Colo. Santi, Colo. Ride him, Colo. Ride him. Woo. Ride him, Colo. And we're going to go ahead and slow it up here a minute. Make sure Colo's it's all right. He's going to get this. Some of the horses come out a little fresh sometimes. And he's okay. So we're just going to give him time to warm his mare up, and we'll be ready to go. And make sure it was good. We had a fair play possession here, and trust me, Cole can ride. He's a very, very strong equestrian rider, polo player, athlete. Tocolino from 130. Santi, and this ball's got eyes, Santi Tocolino. And yeah, Tocolino with the 130, maybe 135. Unbelievable. We are seeing some amazing long ball shots today. Roldan was the man for a while, but Tocolino using the perfectly hit ball with the wind and the bounce, lays it over everybody's head. And look at this. Boca Raton gets a 3-goal lead here with 2:30 on the clock in our second chukker of the third leg. Inside. Sugar. Deuce. Open. Good call here by Gansey. He's got room to work. Mark. Gonna keep the control play going here. He's got Crowder working in behind him here. Colo's got to stay with Crowder. Mark using the ball nicely there. Gets a little help from the pony inside the red zone. And a little play as they come around. No whistles on the play, and it'll be the Boca Raton to hold steady once again. It'll be Gonzalez. Matias. What a ride off there by Mannix. He's going to win the ball, too. Crowder looking for the ball. Tocolino. Santi's got Riley going forward. Oh, he gets underneath that one a little bit too much. Mark's got to come from left to right. Tocolino comes flying across the field. Alejandro's going to snap one perfectly behind Riley. Riley comes back from right to left, picks her man up, and he leave it for Gansey, and it'll be Mark. Good cleanup here by Deuce. Well hit ball by Crowder, looking for Sugar, and they're going to open these horses up now with 1:10 on the clock. Sugar now. He's got Crowder going forward, but he's going to take the shot on goal and just wide to the right, or to the left, actually, the far left side. So we're going to knock in coming. And I think they're going to have time here. They might try to go time, work the clock a little bit, but they don't have the time to do it. So Tocolino is going to have to bring this one in. Santi. Well hit ball. Riley's got to stay near side here, so Fred's got control. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. There it is. Comes off the pony of Alejandro. Stolen away by Crowder. And a whistle on the play, which will end the chukker with 21 seconds. So we're going to have a foul there at the end of that second chukker. So we will start the third chukker with a penalty. We'll see where our Mount officials decide to place that ball. And stay with us. We'll be back for our final, our ninth chukker of the day, third chukker of our final leg. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to you. You are here with us for the World Polo League's Triple Crown of Polo. Goal number 3 here for Riley Gansey. She can do no wrong. She's definitely got the Midas touch. Cambiasso for the Boca Raton. The Boca Raton, here we go. The winners of the WPL's Triple Crown of Polo, the Boca Raton. The MVP, Riley Gansey.
It's an honor to represent the Boca Raton. When I'm not on the field, it's one of my favorite places to be.
All right, here we go. As the sun sets here in beautiful southern Florida. And believe it or not, all of us have out here at the field have actually put another layer on, which is kind of interesting for southern Florida, where we have a nice cool breeze, so this is going to be nice. We did have a penalty at the end of the chukker, so it's going to be Tocolino from the 60. And Santi is going to hit that one just perfect. And there's another one for Tocolino. So Santi Tocolino, we did have a right-of-way violation, which was about 10 yards from center. That ball gets moved to the 60 based on the offensive attack. Going to center there does not help the team that got fouled. So they move that ball to the 60-yard line. Tocolino takes advantage of it and gets that 4-goal lead. So now Deuce has to turn it on. But they have a lot of time, so there is time on the clock. No need to rush. Going to be Fred Mannix. He's going to get this one down, looking for Crowder. Nice ride off by Tocolino. Crowder will fake the back shot, turn it back inside. Sweet little play here by Crowder. Better play by Alejandro as he steals this one away and will control for the Boca Raton. He's got Santi going forward. Well done, Mannix, though. Under the neck with it. Freddie, good turn. Mannix once again in control. He's got Crowder downfield if he wants some. There's the layup. And a nice pass it is. Crowder just got to get the finish. Jason Crowder. And Estrada tried to save it, but Crowder will get the give and go from Mannix and put another one on the board, making it 5-2. A very important goal there for Deuce. They needed that one. Well done, Mannix. Well done, Crowder. Good timing, good spacing. And Alejandro was right there, actually. He had the opportunity. Nice try. But Deuce will get one. So Crowder with another goal. And they're going to win the bowling. Sugar. On the inside, Tocolino. Santi. Good hook there by Crowder. Colo with the steal. Back to Tocolino. Near side. Leaves it near side. And Tocolino will pick up another one. So Santi Tocolino getting it done from everywhere. I mean, he is just finishing so well. And as you said, from the penalty line and from the field. So they'll go ahead and throw this ball in, and it's going to be Mannix again. On the move, Freddie. Looking for Gansey. Mark comes up with that ball, and he's got opportunity right here. They need this one. And, yeah, Deuce, again, applying the pressure. And, wow, the movement of that pony going from right to left. And then the pickup by Gansey, not an easy play, but a fabulous horse there to get him to the spot he needed to be just in front of Estrada, to not foul and get the finish, and more importantly, get it within 3 goals with about 3 minutes left, 2:59 to be precise. And so opportunity still knocking on the door for Deuce. This will be our final courtesy change of the night. Once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to CTV Sports. Stay with us all spring season. We're going to have more polo for you. Always check the scheduling for game to change. Timing, based on weather in today. We will go into Sunday. Like I said, we have there's some less going on there, but they're going to start early on Sunday, so you got your morning going on. Make sure if you want to watch the polo, we're going to be at around 10 a.m. where you start. And here we go. On the move, picked up here by Crowder. Crowder looking for Sugar. They have done this very well. Deuce, if they could get another one here, they will be in the hunt. Tocolino with the tail shot. And he's got Estrada running on this ball. Look at Mannix. Got to give one play. He's going to go for the ride-off there. Looked like Freddie was. Now he's going to get the ride-off on him. Doesn't want to give Alejandro too much space. Now Estrada, though, gets it out of the air. Tocolino off the cane. Mannix with the control play. Freddie, well done. He's got help from Crowder. Good job, Freddie. Goes to the inside with it. Riley's going to press him here. Fred. Good play by Riley. Hustling him. Well done, Gansey. Nice ball here, though, by Mannix, and they got help. Well done by Sugar. Leaves it. Oh, look at Alejandro. Makes the hook. And we're going to get a whistle there. You might get a 1. We'll see what they decide on this one. That's a toughie right there in front, so we'll see what they decide. It looked like they had control. Deuce had control, and you got a reaching call, so we'll see what they decide to go the 2 or the 1. 1:56 on the clock. Looks like they are going to go with the open goal penalty 2. And Mark Gansey will pick up another one, so it's going to go 4-6 now. And they're right around that goal a minute still. Remember, you're going to have that 25 coming back every time when you do go the bowl in. So you got to take those 25 seconds off. So now Deuce it is imperative they win this bowl-in and get an offensive attack. This is a huge bowl-in for the boys in the white jerseys right now. And the pink know that. They're going to go for it. Out the back door, it's going to be Mannix. Couldn't be any better than that. Loose ball play with 1:20 on the clock. Mannix will open it up. Right off come from Gansey as they all come together. Mannix now in the corner. Has to deal with Estrada. Mallett's in the air. No whistle on the play. Little running and gunning. And it'll be Fred once again. Well done there with Crowder. Getting a little help. Fred on the turn. They need to get one here. And get back to center. But they need to get it. Fred Mannix gets the shot off the Crowder. And they're going to get one here. And this is going to be a nail biter because we're going to get back to the center. They're going to get a bowl in down by 1, and they are not going to have much time. They will play out this final 30 seconds, though. Horn coming. Here you go. So 28 seconds on the clock. Deuce with an opportunity. They need to win the bowl in. Remember, the buzzer beater is in place if the ball gets hit before the horn and carries through the goal. But it's going to be Estrada. Huge bowl in for Estrada. He'll leave it for Tocolino. No, he says, no, I got it. He'll take it to the corner, and you know what? That is a very smart play by Alejandro Naviz Estrada because the clock goes tick, tick, tick in the immortal words of Tommy Oxley, and that is it. We love you, Tommy. So there you go, everybody. What a game, what a dime, what a play. Everybody, I want to thank all the teams today. Deuce, Mark Gansey, Jason Crowder, Sugar Erskine, Fred Mannix. The Boca Raton, Riley Gansey, Matias Cola Gonzalez, Alejandro Naviz Estrada, Santi Tocolino, and of course Nicholas Wilhelm, Camacho Pierres, Nick Rodan, and Juan Bellini for the Aspen Valley team. Once again, I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports, where I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.